For 3SG, we'd actually had everything set up, ready to go. And it was almost like when the COVID situation happened, we were ready and we could move quickly and we had the right technology. And then what happened after that was just crazy and unpredictable and amazing in terms of the people coming on board, and then the outcomes that we were able to achieve for people that needed help. Because if we hadn't been there, been able to react quickly, potentially there could be thousands of people in B&NES who haven't been able to get any help. And that's why we're doing it. That's why we've worked round the clock to do that. It is a movement of people helping each other. And although a lot of our volunteers are still helping people and still working with us and using our system, a lot of them are actually doing support for people independently of that. So they just want to help people, and what we're doing is providing a structure for them to do that in a safe way. And that's what I'm really proud of, and the hard work that Sarah and Josh have put in is to build the system. It lets people help each other, but in a way that protects them as well. And I think that's what the hub here can offer that maybe other areas of the country can't, is that no one falls through the gaps. And when serious issues come in, there is someone here to help them, and that's the key.
I've gone from supporting 300 volunteers to 2,500. Something that I would normally take months to develop processes, we've had to do in 2 days. We were having 200-300 every couple of days, so it was constant uploads, processing, cleaning the data, making sure that we had ways of contacting them and making sure they'd sent ID in and signed the handbook so that they were volunteering safely, and finding out what they wanted to do and how they could help and utilising them. People were in real difficulty. They were lonely. You could see the depression growing in them. Some of them hadn't had contact with anyone other than their befriender. We've now handed that service over to Bathmind because they were best suited to be able to support these people going forward, making sure they continue to get support after lockdown. I think that's probably the main thing that's going to stick with me, is just that how much it was appreciated, because they just needed that voice, that person at the other end of the phone.
The first call I ever did was to a 92-year-old man who'd basically thought that he was going to be left to die. He was crying down the phone, and he was a really proud man as well, so we didn't really want to ask for any help, but we got him the help, and by the end of the call he was really, really happy, and he thought he had a lifeline. And I came off the call crying as well, and it really kind of illustrated the need that we needed to carry on with this and make sure that we helped everybody. And from there we've helped people that have knighthoods, down to people that literally don't have any money and they're living on the streets.
For VE Day, we worked with Curo to distribute 800 packs of scones, with some activities, a cream tea and a tea bag and some colouring pens, and the look on their faces, they were just ecstatic. They had no idea it was coming, and it was all for Curo tenants living in sheltered housing, and it just made their day because they hadn't seen anyone in weeks, and it was just that bit of compassion, that kindness that made them realise that someone cared about them.
I think it's really important that we build on what's happened. So the amazing work that Virgin Care and B&NES have put into this, in terms of providing a really good platform and structure. It's the same people coming through and lots of different people that are interacting with different agencies, and we can actually help them in the longer term too. So that partnership approach is really key, and it's something that we should be really proud of in terms of how well that's actually worked.